Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update as it is hot. This is your favorite channel where we have been doing the good work, the work of freedom. Asna ojihe nwata weni akenu mbosi aka lobele n'oge wetie. Meanwhile, let's go down to the matter we be saying na carry us come here. And if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, please go ahead and subscribe. This is the only way you can say, wow, really, these guys are doing good work on this channel. Please subscribe to our channel, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever we are posting news, you will be the first to collect it. Let's go down to the news proper as it is hot. You once declared you don't believe in Nigeria. Release Nnamdi Kanu. Group tells Tinubu. This one is coming from Masob. Of course, you know that Masob is headed by Owazurike. He was once a powerful agitator for Biafra freedom before he swallowed the ball and Nnamdi Kanu took over from him. And since then, Nnamdi Kanu has been doing wonderfully well when it comes to the issue of the freedom of the indigenous people of Biafra. And he is still the man at the game, even as he is in the DSS detention that Simon Ekpa took over and has been doing some things. But Owazurike was once there. The movement of the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra Masob has called on President Bola Tinubu to release Mr. Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, from continued incarceration in the facility of the Department of State Service DSS. The pro-Biafran agitator also stated that the people of the Southeast region will never succumb to internal colonialism in Nigeria, insisting that freedom can never be achieved on a platter of gold. Masob leader, Comrade Nnamdi, who stated during the 56th anniversary of the Declaration of Biafra held in Enugu on Monday, explained that prosecution and political subjection have always strengthened the zeal of genuine freedom fighters. He said the more the freedom fighters are politically incarcerated, the more they are hardened, and the more the followers become uncontrollable. Madu commended the people of the Southeast region for their eloquent observation of today's Biafra Day anniversary celebration. By staying at home to pray for the repose of their grandfathers and grandmothers, uncle, and over 3 million people of the region that were killed or starved to death during the 1967 to 1970 Civil War. According to Mado, ethnic cleansing is still being waged against the Biafrans of today by the Nigerian security forces for asking that they should be treated equally in a country their fathers fought for its creation. Today, we observe the 56th year anniversary of the Biafra Declaration by General Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, the then President of the Republic of Biafra. Today, we remember, celebrated, and commemorated the sacrifice of our gallant soldiers of Biafra made for our freedom. Masob remembered the pains, anguish, hunger, subjection, and supreme prices our fathers, mothers, brothers, and sisters paid for Biafra freedom. We shall continue to remember them because their suffering always provoke and revive our unshakable and undeterred zeal and commitment to the self-determination of Biafra. He stated that the new self-determination struggle and restoration of Biafra is anchored and grounded on the principle of non-violence, adding that members of the group across the world are on sober reflection of the continued persecution, traumatic torture, extrajudicial killing, affliction, imprisonment, traumatic deaths in the hands of Nigerian security agents for no justifiable reason other than their request for freedom. We have resolved that we shall never relent or succumb to internal colonialism. They will never weaken our love, commitment, and consistency in Masob. We know and understand that freedom can never be achieved on a platter of gold. Persecution and political subjection always threaten the zeal of genuine freedom fighters. The more the freedom fighters are politically incarcerated, the more they are hardened, the more the followers become uncontrollable. Masob demand the release of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, from the new president of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu, who once declared that he does not believe in one Nigeria. My people, una don't see as e dey hot. This one is coming from the Masob people. They have written to Tinubu reminding him what he said a long time ago. One thing people forget is that you can forget what you have done, but the media does not forget. Yes, the media does not forget, because you can say something and that thing appears in the media, and one day you might go on to deny it, and people who are on the media will bring it up for you that there was a time you said something like this, and the media does not forget. For example, you might do something. This one is also advice for some ladies, who do all manner of things on the social media, go naked, do all manner of things. There might be a time, maybe it might be the issue of marriage, maybe it might be the issue of politics, and people will go up and dig up your information, and they will show you what you look like. So the media does not forget, even for the politicians who make all manner of remarks and the rest of them. So there was a time Tinubu said that he does not believe in one Nigeria, and the papers carried it. But today, the same man has become the president of Nigeria. Of course, he said that it is his turn, and he fought tooth and nail to make sure that he is in that position. Well, come what may, whatever you may think, even if tomorrow Tinubu ends up leaving that seat, he will still be recorded as one-time president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, the members of the Masob has written to Bola Ahmed Tinubu to do his best and release Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, from the DSS detention. According to what they say is that the more you fight freedom fighters, the more they become addicted to their freedom, because what actually brought about fighting for freedom is because of marginalization. When people feel that they are not accepted in a particular nation, that is called self-determination. If one feels maybe in a family that the way they are treating you in this family is not fair, or maybe that the sharing in the family quota is not equal, and one can say, okay, because I am being treated this way, because there is no fairness in this family, I will find my way. I will find my own family and become my own self. And that is what is actually happening to the indigenous people of Biafra, because they feel that they are being marginalized when it comes to the matters of Nigeria, the things that concern Nigeria. And when you even look at some of these things, you see that now it seems as if the government is trying to create new states. And then the Southeast has been marginalized on that. Now, since inception of Nigeria, apart from when Mazi Nnamdi Azikiwe was a ceremonial president, then Nigeria was running a parliamentary system of government. Since that time till now, no Igbo man has become the president of Nigeria. It is either to the north, to the west, and to the south. And when it comes to the Southeast, the people will refuse, bluntly. Now look at what happened in the issue of P2B, where all the masses supported him, but at the end of everything, he lost the race, and the Westerner took the race. So now the Igbos feel that they are marginalized. The other time, immediately after the election, there was chaos in Lagos. They started burning down the places that Igbo people usually do their business. Yes. Many of them faced losses. They lost their businesses, some lost their homes, and the rest of them. So when you look at things like this, you will find out that truly, these people are truly marginalized in a nation that they call their own. Now, if people are in one nation, I think that there should be equal right and justice. There should be fairness, even in the area of issue of job, giving office position, and the rest of them. Let there be fairness, let there be equal right and justice, so that everybody will know that they belong and they are pursuing the same goal. And that's the same reason why Ndi Igbo and many of them are fighting, making sure that they will leave Nigeria. And I believe that the more the federal government, hardens their hand on them, the more the zeal to find the freedom becomes more alert and active. Meanwhile, I will be cutting down the cotton here. I will be winding it down here. And if this is your first time where you say you join me for this wonderful channel, go ahead and subscribe, like, share, comment, and also remember to on notification button so that whenever our news do drop, you go be the first one collect time. I prophesy in your life, say for this Tinubu administration, hunger no go kill you. You no go eat agbado, neither will you eat cassava. You no go chop corn meal too. Oh yeah, make I cut them off here as it hot.